will simply rise up again to overthrow communism, which kind of misses the point. Just like Disney took the subversive edge of Star Wars and neutralized it, big empires tend to take the most powerful stories and then rewrite them to fit their own agenda. The CIA has only made one movie that we know of, and it was a cartoon. The CIA has definitely advised on a lot of films, but the only one we...
So you just be like running around the neighborhood and your parents wouldn't know where you are?
Yep, just had to be back by dinner time.
Which was around what time?
Around sunset-ish time.
Sunset-ish time? What's
I
that?
don't know, like between 5 and 9.
5 and 9?
It really wasn't that big of a deal.
Okay, well, did you have a phone?
No, they weren't invented yet.
So on top of your parents letting you run around without knowing where you are, they also had no way to communicate with you to find out.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
How did you not get
I
abducted?
don't know, maybe that stuff wasn't as prevalent when I was a kid. It's also entirely possible that my generation has more common sense. You know, we're smarter and tougher than your generation.
Nah, I don't believe
I
that.
think that is the case, and I can prove it to you. If you just follow me to my van, I'll show you. Your van? There's candy. Okay.
So you just be like running...
Did you know Adam Eve's powers have virtually unlimited potential that is only held back by her own creativity? Unfortunately, the show chooses to handicap her most of the time with her generic skill set that consists of create pink wall that attempts to block enemies and throw pink projectiles that only serve as a minor annoyance. Thankfully, there are times where Eve is able to showcase some of her untapped potential, like during Multipol's Prison Break, where she creates a giant pink box that covers the entire prison, shrinking it down into a makeshift cell, as well as her taking on Powerplex, using her powers to create sticky substances that are able to restrain him. Hopefully, we continue to see her powers evolve since the enemies will only get stronger from here on out. Did you know Adam Eve's powers have virtually...
Hey yo, did you ever end up watching Death Note? Yeah, but I kinda dropped it after the 3rd episode. I just couldn't get into it. What? Couldn't get into it? How? It's one of the best animes ever made! And not to mention, it's one of the most highly recommended animes for beginners to watch! Yeah, I can't really see how it's one of the greats, to be honest. The show's too slow for me, and there's not a lot of action. Slow for you? Little action? Don't tell me. What? What's wrong? When did you start watching anime again? I think like a year or 2 ago? Oh boy. And did you watch Vinland Saga? Yeah, but I dropped it a couple episodes into season 2. I didn't feel like watching Farmville Simulator, man. Oh my gosh, you're one of them. One of what? The new gen anime watchers. So, what's wrong with that? Because since y'all suffer from brain damage, if there isn't flashing lights, beautiful animation, and pew 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 pew, every 5 seconds you get bored and drop the show. That's not true. I just enjoy a good story with good pacing. You dropped Death Note in Vinland Saga season 2. Like I said before, Death Note is slow, and I'm not trying to watch Farmville, nigga. Vinland Saga season 2 gave Thorfinn one of the best character developments in writing history. He went from a ruthless killer to a pacifist. How was that boring? It was beautiful writing. I don't want to see that nigga turn into a monk. I want to see him fight niggas. That's exactly what's wrong with you new gen anime watchers. If there's not a fight scene every 10 seconds, you drop the show. Y'all don't even care about writing anymore. Calm down, Unc. You're just mad that anime's evolving and you're stuck in the past. We have plenty of new anime that has better writing, character development, and pacing than Vinland Saga and Death Note. Yeah, like what? My little sister can't be this cute. Nigga, get the fuck out my house. Hey,
Have you taken your German lessons? Oh, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Good. You. How do you say thank you in German?
Oh, of course, sir. Let me see. It's,
Yes.
dank, dank,
Yes, out with it.
dank, dank it.
My God. Was that all right? No, that was terrible. You're butchering my beautiful language. It's Danke schön, verdammt. Say it.
Dank a shoe?
Incorrect. Danke schön.
Donk, shaw?
I've heard enough. No more.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm still practicing.
You will practice harder.
Oh, I will, sir, and I am so sorry.
Have you taken...
At the wrong house.
These officers burst into the wrong house. But what's even worse is that it belongs to a retired officer.
Sir, you have the wrong house. And there's no Curtis Rogers that lives in this house. Okay, I'm gonna open.
I don't think you should open it. There's no Curtis Rogers here.
You got the wrong house. There's no Curtis Rogers living here.
Al, You would follow. Sir?
Hey, I'm not hand behind your back.
Hand behind your back.
I don't get show me the warrant. You ought to know there's no talking with red warrant. Yeah, you don't know
Nobody carries a paper.
you're retired. You know what comes in here and cuss like that in my house? You know what you're talking about.
They initially treated him with no respect, but once they discovered their real target was across the street, they apologized.
Told you at the door there was no such person here.
It doesn't work like that. Everywhere we go says he ain't here.
Hey, God. What's up? Why is it that I make all the dogs, but you get the credit in the caption? What are you talking about? Brown hair. Whatever, dude. You want to make a dog? Yes, I have one here. It's called Adobe. Ooh, very cool. Looks like a good dog, but also binding to it. And then we get a little bit choosy on these steps. Yeah, in German. Oh, that makes sense. So is it a job or something?
I must take your heart.
Mr. Feather, I can already tell you it means. I lived my life, good and bad. Definitely not legacy.
Where am I going?
You pass through. You will go tonight. You will be done. There will be darkness.
I want to go back.
Already your flesh has been moved, has been cut by the doctors who inspected your organs. Already your loved ones have selected for you the clothes to shroud your decomposition. Already you are in the ground.
Do I have a say in this?
Death is not a debate. How many do you think have come before you? All with promises and threats and offers of glory, gold, love. Who are you to misguide me from my duty?
Fuck.
Oh, Rule, the flowers? I'm looking at you.
Where's it at? She has it with her? Use that.
Such an ass play, dude. Yeah. It was completely okay. From that fight? No. From that? Yeah. Chimichanga. No boys online tonight, brother. It's a rough night.
It's come to my attention that Italians don't consider themselves white. What, are you white? No, I'm Italian. So you're white. There are two ways in which you can be considered white. The first is if you look white. And, well, Italians... There's a lot of other groups that'll try to identify with their country instead of a larger group. For example, Spanish people will say they're Spanish, Nicaraguans will say they're Nicaraguans. As far as I'm concerned, if you speak Spanish, you're Mexican. The second way in which you can be considered white is by personality. We like cars, we gesticulate a lot, What? You never gesticulate. What are you talking about? How would you know? I don't do it in public anymore. I do it in my room by myself. Gesticulate means using your hands when you talk. It doesn't mean masturbate. I read somewhere once that Italians are the black people of white people. I read that in the script. Now, Italians do have some characteristics stereotypical of black people. Loud conversations in public. They dress well. They like high-quality stuff. But it's really simple. If you want to find out conclusively if Italians are white, all you need to do is ask a white racist if you let him date your daughter. Don't worry, I did that for you. Italian date your daughter. Of course. But Italians don't... What? It's come to my attention that...
Could you go to jail for dating a cop?
Today's story is a stark reminder.
Thanks again for coming over, boys. Can I get you guys something to drink? Oh, no, thank you. I'm good, bro. I'll take something. What you got? Let's see. I have water. Oh, I have some tea. Oh, my God. Yes, spill. What? What's the tea? Peppermint herbal. Oh. What did you think I meant by that? Well, why just... Well, because Randall... Hey, can I call you back?
Oh. Give me that ass, boy. What did happen, Peso? Master Splinter! I'm also a Master Splinter winner. Yeah, we're all Master Splinter, baby.
Yeah, my pants got the stick for my the king. Love it.
Nice tank top.
Hey yo!
Nice tank top.
Nah, by the couch. Don't come down. You got lucky, brother. There's 3 people.
What you got?
Stop it. I have 10 seconds.
Come on, please, bro. Let me take
10 seconds.
that booty.
Don't touch my booty. It's a rat booty, brother. It's a rat booty.
I don't give.
It's a rat booty, brother. It's a rat booty. You don't need none of that booty.
Yeah, I love that.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Why are you camping up there, bitch? God damn. Oh, I thought I was the fucking rat. Part of me feels like this thing is gonna be a nasty. Like, what the fuck is going on? Ew. Chameleon.
You know, a lot of people prefer to live in dorm-style housing if they're gonna go to prison. Personally, myself, I can't do it. It stresses me out, bro. I'm not good at sleeping when there's 100 other dudes that could run something through my neck while I'm trying to catch my Z's. It's loud as hell in there, like, all the time. I all the way prefer just having my own cell. You generally have one cellmate instead of like 100. The thing that most people don't like about living in cells is that you have very restricted movement. Most cells are really tiny. Like, this AI depiction of a cell is not accurate. This thing is way bigger than any cell that I've ever seen. And generally there would be that one bunk and then there would be a bunk bed right up above it. And you're in there like all the time. You're spending a lot of time in your cell when you have one. But for me, I just prefer that. I don't want to be around a bunch of nasty all the time, smelling every dude in there's fart, hearing them take a shit. It's just not me. I would take 23-1 lockdown over a dorm setting any day. You know, a lot of people prefer to...
Do you have any regrets?
I have no regrets. Killing that pedophile was the best day of my life.
What about not being able to see Jeremy?
Jeremy and I have a love that will withstand this.
What about what you said in court about repenting? Is that not true then?
No, it's not true. My lawyer made me say it.
Do you have anything to say to the victim's family?
May they die also.
Do you have any regrets?
I have no regrets. Killing that...
What's up, guys? The results are in from the Venus flytrap that was able to successfully capture and consume a crayfish. The results were a little surprising, and you can see that the plant is capable of hitting a good concealed. After 7 days, the trap turned black, which is usually an indication that something went wrong. To get a closer look, I'm going to go ahead and cut the trap off, take a step, and have a little inspection. First though, examining the seal, you can see that no parts of the crayfish were sticking out, which meant that no air should have gotten in. Upon first opening the trap, I was completely surprised that the crawfish had completely changed its color to a bright red. This was also the first time that upon opening a trap that it entered a foul odor. With the plant making a clean seal and any lack of rot on the prey, you could have believed that this trap simply died because it didn't need to capture any more food as prey. What's up, guys? The results are in from the Venus.
Prisoner 6969. For distributing illegal firearms, here's your punishment. You have to leave and buy a new roll of toilet paper at the store every single time you have to take a shit. Well, can I at least buy it ahead of time so I'm not clenching my way down the grocery aisles? No, sir, you may not. But that's almost criminal. Well, so are you, so I suggest you steer clear of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Next, prisoner 6969, 6969. Someone thinks it's hilarious. For distributing firearms and
Fuck them shit. Stay in the water, brother. It's your best bet. Got gamer tag, brother. You're stupid. I have my own gas. Yeah, I'd run too, bitch. It's a heli whopper. This game wants to see me burn. Coming back for that ass watermelon. Of course I can't use it. Why not be able to use my loading? Why would I be able to use that? It's fucking... Such a fucking shit game. Can't use my fucking loadie, just a little fucking rat camping everywhere, get triple team, bro. Suck my fucking cock. Man, what a stupid fucking glitch, bro. On the flowers? Yeah, I think it'll look cute.
For no particular reason at all, here's every Yu-Gi-Oh card that prominently features the letter D. D-Human, Lord of D, the King of D, Dictator of D, Lady of D, D-Tribe, D-Tactics, D-Force, D-Fortune, D-Boys, D-Fusion, D-Spirit, D-Chain, Dr. D, D-Time, and this one just can't be real. For no particular reason at all, here's every Yu-Gi-Oh card that prominently features the letter D. D-Human, Lord of D, the King of D, Dictator of D, Lady of D, D-Tribe, D-Tactics, D-Force, D-Fortune, D-Boys, D-Fusion, D-Spirit, D-Chain, Dr. D, D-Time, and this one just can't be real. For no particular reason at all, here's every Yu-Gi-Oh card that prominently features the letter D. D-Human, Lord of D, the King of D, Dictator of D, Lady of D, D-Tribe, D-Tactics, D-Force, D-Fortune, D-Boys, D-Fusion, D-Spirit, D-Chain, Dr. D, D-Time, and this one just can't be real. For no particular reason, the crazy story of the huge revolution in Yu-Gi-Oh! Long ago, there lived a tyrannical king that would do anything in his power to keep his control over the citizens of his kingdom. He would end up ordering some pretty messed up stuff in order to accomplish this, such as the building of the Imperial Iron Wall, a giant wall that surrounded his kingdom and kept him safe. He would also hire assassins to take care of political opponents before destroying the contracts he made with them in order to not get caught. He would use physical threats to force political opponents to sign in his laws. Easily the worst thing the king did was his treatment of the citizens of his kingdom, like issuing prohibition and absolutely ruthlessly taxing them, especially with the toll charge to enter and exit the Iron Wall, which only got more and more expensive as time went on. And if you couldn't pay your taxes to this king, he would send soldiers to just take your stuff. And as if it couldn't get any worse, the king's younger brother, known as the Tyrant, might have been even worse than him. This guy was always throwing temper tantrums, eating all the food, berating soldiers, like a lot. Even the ones that put their life on the line for him, he would just get so mad at them. He would also just straight up attack people sometimes with no worry of repercussion because he's the king's brother. And you may also notice he never wears a shirt, but that's actually not true. He wears an invisible magical robe that protects him from attacks. But anyway, with all this going on, the people of this kingdom were extremely oppressed. And it only got worse and worse over time, and something needed to change. And change it did as the citizens of the kingdom began to slowly form a united resistance, eventually forming into a revolutionary army that was actually pretty powerful. And under their general, they launched an attack on the Imperial Iron Wall. But their first attempt would actually fail. And as a lot of the revolutionaries were rounded up, the tyrannical king sipped his tea laughing at them. But he wouldn't be laughing long thanks to the unlikely heroes of the Exiled Force. You see, the Exiled Force was a group of former thieves who only had to become thieves in a kingdom where pretty much nobody had any money. They had to steal to survive, which would end up landing them in royal prison, where they were eventually exiled from the kingdom altogether. But there is still honor among thieves, so despite being exiled from the kingdom, when they needed their help, the Exiled Force stepped up, and they had a great plan. They realized that to get to the king, they would have to take down the Imperial Iron Wall itself. It seemed like something that just couldn't be done until they formed the Throwstone unit. And setting up their catapults right outside the castle walls, they launched their attack, bombarding the wall with giant rocks that were actually able to take it down. And with the wall taken down, it was over from there. They were able to attack the royal family directly and get them to surrender, freeing a ton of imprisoned citizens in the process. But probably the most satisfying thing about this entire story is what happened to the Tyrant. See, as the revolution happened, the Tyrant was actually able to escape to a nearby kingdom where he thought they would help him. But they didn't at all. With the Tyrant now living in the kingdom he once ruled over, constantly being accosted by the citizens for good reason.
Here's how shows were originally supposed to look. So Toy Story featured this much larger, wide-chinned Woody that was actually supposed to be a villain, with Buzz Lightyear appearing in a red suit. Glad they...
Well, folks, it's about that time, and I got tag message today, and it says, who would win in a fight, Wrath or Battle Beast? Let me tell you something, people. There's no denying that Wrath is one of Ben's heaviest mid-tier hitters. See, Wrath is strong enough to create shockwaves that can not only one-shot Volcanus, but was also able to destroy small pieces of a nigh-indestructible crystal called Tatanite. Wrath is strong enough to go toe-to-toe with custom Tekadon battle mechs. He's also no-diff to hybrid Tetraman Manny, while also easily being able to take down highly skilled assassins like 7-7. He also defeated Luma Redwind, who was the strongest Tetraman in the universe at one point, before she was defeated by Four Arms. Wrath easily one-shot mutated Kevin, who's able to tank uranium explosions. With that being said, Wrath can be outskilled and overpowered by experienced fighters, but Wrath can be knocked out by veritable weaknesses and blunt force, which is why I definitely believe he's going to lose to Battle Beast. Battle Beast would definitely be more experienced and stronger because he's fought stronger opponents. Battle Beast is able to go toe-to-toe with pure blood Viltrumites who have been fighting for centuries. Mark, when he first met a pure blood, he couldn't harm her at all. Battle Beast was manhandling a stronger one, and Battle Beast went toe-to-toe with the strongest Viltrumite, so I definitely give it to him. Well, folks, it's about that time. I got tagged missiles today, and it says, who would win in a fight, Wrath or Battle Beast? Let me tell you something, people. There's no denying that Wrath is one of Ben's heaviest mid-tier hitters. See, Wrath is strong enough to create shock.
Huge news out of Washington.
Huge news out of Washington today. President Trump has just bought all of the world's lava, and we're not sure what he's going to do with it. Breaking news, scientists have just discovered that the next generation will be made of 90% microplastics. Breaking news, the ozone has officially disappeared, but Amazon just created their own version called the Bezos Zone, or the Bay Zone for short. After only 3 weeks of the Gulf of Mexico being renamed the Gulf of America, it has now been renamed the Gulf of Your Mom's House. Breaking news, Elon Musk is in all of our walls. That's right, he's in all of our walls simultaneously, scurrying around like a sneaky little rat boy, watching you while you sleep and eating all of the cheese. That's right, it is not safe to eat cheese in your own home. I repeat, it is not safe to eat cheese in your own home. Breaking news, scientists have created cloning technology like they used in Jurassic Park, but instead of bringing back the dinosaurs, they're bringing back a pretty bad guy from back in the day, if you know what I mean. So I hope you like mediocre paintings, tiny mustaches, and human rights violations. Follow to stay in the loop. Huge news out of Washington today. President Trump has just...
It's a bit counterintuitive, but would dropping nukes on Mars make it a habitable?
No, not even a little bit.
Because this is actually one of the potential plans, even though it could go horribly wrong. Mars, just like Earth, has massive ice caps at both poles, and the idea goes like this. Drop a bunch of nukes, 1,000 times stronger than what was used in World War II.
Okay, so we're talking on the order of 15 to 20 megatons.
Right above the Martian poles. Make them explode just above the atmosphere, creating a bunch of...
Okay, nukes are not powerful enough to do that.
artificial suns.
Yeah, artificial suns for a few nanoseconds.
This would vaporize the ice caps, providing a rush of water, carbon monoxide, and greenhouse gases that should warm the planet and make life much easier for humans.
There's not enough CO2 there. Even if there was, it would escape into space due to Mars's low gravity, and the lack of magnetic field would ensure what's left is blown away by the solar wind.
Except if even one nuke malfunctions and detonates on the surface, it would massively and permanently disfigure Mars. It could also potentially throw the entire...
Now, the localized contamination would be worse due to no atmosphere, no energy.
Planet into a nuclear winter, increase radiation.
Mars doesn't have a climate. How can you have a winter?
Block out the sun.
And block, no. The solar wind strips it away. No atmosphere.
In the 80s, they had a Hannah Montana called Angel, but instead of being a pop star, her secret identity is that she sleeps with men for money. Molly is a straight-A student at a private prep school. All the boys want to go out with her, and she's like, sorry, I'm a good girl. But 6 o'clock rolls around, and she takes her pigtails. She has taken out those pigtails. She's putting on that scandalous headband, little rare beauty blush. She's ready to work. At night when she is working the Hollywood Boulevard for her coins, she becomes Angel. And Angel knows her worth. Like, Angel is not cheap. She's like, you could try San Fernando Valley. There's a serial killer on the loose that's killing all the girls, and they think it's hilarious. They're just like, oh, we're just dying left and right. So Angel's letting the lieutenant have it. She's like, what are you gonna do about this? And the lieutenant's like, when you're working those curves, stay in the buddy system. So they're like, okay, buddy system, got it. We stick to pairs of 2, we don't leave each other. There's the killer. Oh. Go get him, girl. Go get him. That's my girl. Like, no survival instincts, 0. Angel finds her dead in the tub, and they bring her to the police station to identify the guy. They end up finding him, putting him in a lineup, and they're like, can you tell us which one it is? But Angel can't identify him. And honestly, I don't blame her. Like, why are they lit like this? Like, you can't even see their faces. It looks like they're gonna tell a ghost story.
They tried to kill Master Splitter. You want some Splinter this Splinter, bitch? Come here. You scared me, a little goofball. You little goofball, you almost got me. Brother, my shots have been off all day. Yeah, brother.
You fucking weirdo, brother.
Shut up, brother.
Chinese fucking.
Leave that rat taste, baby. How that rat taste. You died because you use these weird guns, weirdo. You're a weirdo, brother. Why'd you come back up here so I could kill you with the helicopter again, brother? That's weird. Oh! Yeah, you got lucky, brother. The only thing that can take me out is me. That fucking thing landed on my head. That thing landed on my head. You got lucky, brother. You got lucky. Helicopter was on your side. The helicopter's on your side today, brother. No, you're trash. Oh, it's gonna blow up! Hey, you scared, huh, brother? Come get this rat. Come get this rat. Come get this rat, bro. Wee, 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 wee. Yeah. Yeah. Get that rat taste out your mouth, brother. Boom! Little money. Come here. Big money coming for you, son. Oh! Oh, money. You're quick, brother. Oh! Oh, car crash. That's close. How's it go, Bunker Buster, brother? Good Bunker Buster, but where are you? Show me your Tootsie. This got a lot more fun, brother. I'm coming up. Fucking factory's trying to get it on this too, boys. Winner gets factory, okay? Sound good? Winner gets factory, brother. Come on now, sounds like a good plan. Right? Look, tracksuit buddy. Come on now. Boom! Oh, a little money down. Motherfuckers always around. Hey brother, stay in the water like 5 more seconds. I'm gonna get my shit out. Also, there's that weird dude that's trying to push. Oh brother. Flash bangs, gang bang, what am I on? Fucking casting couch, can we calm down everybody? Give his brother a little second to fucking compose himself or something. A lot of shit kinda exploding, brother. Oh, it's too much air, too much air. Vamonos, let's go. We can do it. Where are we going? Oh shit! Oh shit! What a bunch of fucking rat camping fucking pussies, brother. Y'all need to get better at the goddamn fucking game instead of hiding in a corner. Get your ass out on the fucking floor. Ugh, my fucking pride. I also have to pee.
Sao Paulo, Brazil is home to the world's largest open-air drug market called Cracolândia, where the police have no control. Thousands of homeless people gather in public to use crack cocaine, leaving the city in shambles. With no shelter, running water, or sanitation, its residents grapple with dire living conditions. I got in touch with a nonprofit that helps feed the homeless and lift them out of poverty. Together, we're going in to document life on these streets and see why Cracolândia ranks as one of the most dangerous places on Earth. For many people, Sao Paulo's Cracolândia is symbolic of the country's drug problem, with the highest number of crack users in the world. Just one hit can cost as little as a few cents, making it very affordable for low-income users. It's my first time visiting Sao Paulo, and right off the bat, I'm noticing a few interesting things. For one, the city is massive. It's actually the largest city in all of South America. And two, it is incredibly diverse here, thanks to its substantial immigrant population.
This place is so interesting. You have Jews walking around, you have Asians, like fancy restaurants, but just right over those buildings is Crackland. Neighborhoods change like this. How are you? Wait, are you Beryl? I'm Beryl. Nice to meet you, bro.
We are here in Teniad. It's an organization, it's an NGO. Main focus is to fight the hunger in the state. So today we deliver around 1,500 hot meals a day. This is a big operation. We have today around 500 volunteers. They come every hour and a half a week. They prepare food, they give people that cannot come eat here, they receive at home. We have a project called Meals on Wheels. This kitchen can make 2,000 hot plates a day, easy.
It's crazy.
Here is people where people come to eat every day. More than the food that they get over here, it's the dignity. We have volunteers to speak to them, give them love. big in the attention. Sometimes it's more important than the food. These cars, they deliver food. They deliver food every day to hundreds of families.
What's squishy? Brazilian style. Isn't it crazy that this really nice Jewish community lives right next to this massive open-air crack market?
Unfortunately.
That's crazy. I just drove by it and I was shocked. I was literally shocked.
It's sad because these people, they need help. They need serious help. They are in drugs. They need to go to a clinic.
There's a huge police station right next to it, and they just stand outside. They don't go inside.
They make sure that there's no violence. But I think we need to try to make a deeper help.
In Hebrew, ten yad means extending a hand. For this charity, extending help to those in need is their everyday mission. And it's pretty cool to see a thriving Jewish community out here with a beautiful synagogue. But they're not the only ones advocating for change in Cracolandia. We are now on our way to meet up with a nearby Christian NGO that has a similar mission, to provide meals for the hungry and reduce harm through music and worship. But I'm still feeling anxious about entering the open-air drug market. All of us need to put on yellow shirts to identify ourselves as volunteers. It kind of feels like we're about to enter a war zone.
All right, we are getting out right now into the streets. Gotta keep my bag secure. There's no gangsters controlling this street here.
This is crack. This is crack.
Oh, I almost just stepped on this guy. Look at them, they're all talking, like right in between people. 1, 2, 3. That's literally insane.
So this is Bom Retiro. See, unfortunately, people live in the streets. São Paulo, it's very interesting. You see people living in the streets, sleeping here, waiting for a plate of food. Where I live, every day in the morning I wake up in front of my building, 2 people in the street. They don't bother, they do nothing, but they're here because they want. Orientation.
Yes, orientation. Hi.
They come to grab you if they see, so you have to be careful. They could come take your phone and your camera.
We're told to leave our stuff. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. It's all my camera equipment, dude.
Whoa, look what I'm putting.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Here, look.
Where did you put it? Let me see. Lift up here.
That's where I put my phone, man. I'm scared.
I have a zipper pocket and I'm putting it right here.
They are hungry for drugs.
They don't have knives. They're not gonna stab me. They're just gonna steal.
It doesn't need to. Why they steal? To sell and to have money to buy crack. When we're gonna go inside, in the left side is where they sell the drug, where the traffickers, where the dealers are over there. Don't look to them. Don't give a look to them.
I'm gonna look only at you guys.
Just follow him. Okay. Let's follow him.
What's your name?
Ana Clara.
Ana Clara.
Yeah.
Have you been inside Cracolandia many times?
Many times. A few many times.
Crazy.
Everything's gonna be okay.
The police make an action sometimes in the morning. They try to take somebody there. So
I'm following you guys. That's it. I'm not gonna.
Be aware.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just following you guys.
Don't expose so much the camera.
Shit, this is intense.
Cracolandia is directly next to the city's busiest train station that looks straight out of a movie. If you come to Sao Paulo as a tourist, you might not even realize that the main attractions like this concert hall are uncomfortably close to this sketchy neighborhood. Since the 1990s, the increasing drug use presents serious health risks to the community as well as spreads diseases like HIV/AIDS and hepatitis. NGOs like the ones I'm with play an important role in supporting these highly vulnerable individuals. But the situation is complicated due to the increasing development and popularity of Sao Paulo. As the city evolves, volunteers are worried that those already suffering will get left behind.
The whole street over here used to be the Cracolandia. Today,
they moved it.
The police is always moving them. A lot of police going around.
And what do they do here?
They used to bring bodies.
For what reason?
They kill people in the dealing of the mafia. They used to kill people here, and they used to decapitate. This is our users.
There's literally a fight right in front of me on the street. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my God.
That's not fun.
I don't want to see this. I don't care to see.
Beating his head into the street.
I asked him why he doesn't stop the fight. He said it's not the orientation, but it looks like she wants to die. They are totally drugged. They're totally in drugs. You don't like to see that.
I mean, I can see, I have a high tolerance for seeing anything, but that was pretty intense. What is this nice building right here?
This is a very nice theater called Sala São Paulo. It's one of the nicest theaters I've seen. Our organization did already here many concerts. It's in the middle of the Cracolandia, the worst place, and you have a nice European style building, you know. But the area is to be nice here. Unfortunately, the drugs killed the whole area.
It's just crack or is many different drugs?
Qual drogas que mais se usa aqui?
Crack.
cocaine, love. People inside there, they used to be doctors, used to be lawyers, they came into to drugs, to crack, they cannot live, they stay there, they sell everything they have. Said you have people with degrees over here. People
Like
that have
living
degrees.
here?
They are in the Cracolandia.
But now they just do crack and they're stuck.
Just crack.
Directly on the other side of Cracolandia is a nice church that looks like you're in Europe. Hello, Europe. It's crazy to walk on these streets and just see the walls, the graffiti you can just smell in the air. It's hard to point my camera forward right now, so I gotta kind of film up and walk against the wall here. Oh man, this is one of the most intense places I've been in my entire life. It's like something you don't want to see and something you don't want to think that exists, but it exists. And these are real humans with real lives, with parents and kids and hopes and dreams. Police are literally on every corner here patrolling, but they don't go inside. Like here's another police car right here. Look at that, man, look at that. What a collection of trash right there.
This is the central train station. That's why I told everybody, a lot of trains.
So we're right in the middle of the city.
Right in the middle of the city. And it used to be a nice place. I'm talking about 50 years ago. We're gonna go in the middle. It's gonna be tight. We're gonna go in the middle. It's gonna be like a lot of people. Take it easy. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's doing, look what he's doing.
He was openly doing crack? He's literally doing crack on the middle of the street. What is that stick? Is that how they smoke it, or is that how they inject it?
How they inject it, how some people do it.
Crazy, man.
Hide the camera.
Okay. We're now entering. It's very intense already.
I'm not gonna go in. You gonna go in?
Welcome to Crack.
Dude, that is insane. Holy shit. Do these people have knives and guns or no?
They do.
Nice. Can we talk to the police so they can watch us if something happens?
Yeah.
As we approach the outskirts of Cracolandia, we have a chance to interview some police officers.
Why don't you guys go in there? Why do you just kind of stay on the outside and look around?
The police could go inside, they could go in wherever they want, but there has to be an operation, has to be something. Just to go into to cause, there has to be an operation.
Are you scared that you'll get attacked if you go inside? No?
He's not scared, but he has to make sure that the security for the civilians, for the police, it's good. So
Nós não recomendamos.
Not recommended to go in.
Nós acreditamos no trabalho de vocês, né? É um trabalho missionário, tudo.
A lot of sickness inside there. A lot of we don't recommend people to go
Yeah.
in there. There's many disease.
Yeah.
São como se fossem cadáveres.
Said they live like people, like bodies. They forgot to die.
Walking
dead.
dead.
Dead bodies, but they forgot to die.
Please take care of yourself, all right?
Fique seguro.
I respect you for being here. Obrigado. Obrigado. Interview with the police? Check.
She told me, you guys cannot go there alone. You guys are crazy.
You can see in this park, there's still people doing crack openly. It's like the outskirts here.
He's a user of crack.
Can I ask him a question? How long have you been living here?
91, 92.
That's when I was born. I was born in 91. Can you tell me what it's like to like live here?
It's stressful, and his wife smokes like crack, but his mom does not have any
Anymore?
anymore.
Obrigado. Hey bro, what's your name?
Fran.
How are you? Are you okay?
Tá bem?
Yeah. What's it like to live out here?
É complicado.
Complicated. Why?
É uma vida que você leva para conhecimento, né?
It's a life where you're trying to know more things. It's not even the addiction. The cure is inside of us.
Até o último dia da sua vida você vai ter que...
The last day of your life, the cure is by you.
Are you scared of the police?
Tem medo da polícia?
No? They don't mess with you?
Respeito, there is respect.
Really? Hey, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it, man.
Obrigado. Sucesso. Saúde.
I can see that in his eyes, you can see that he wants help, but yeah.
So, I'm checking out.
You're freaking out? You haven't been in here before?
Not inside.